Right, I'm just gonna make this one. I'm gonna start off by saying I'm basically seeing this as a success. Have to really. If I'm keeping in line with what I was saying, like God, when was it? I don't know how many days it was. I wasn't even making videos, just sitting here. And then I was making videos while I was sick. But it's like, in terms of getting up, I was up and about. I trained quite well. Had breakfast, had a shower, got myself to work. I mean, I was there. It was dead and whatnot, but again, it was a deadline to meet. I was 10 minutes early. Um, simple stuff. Yeah, again, stuff that people take for granted, do every day. What the fuck's he on about? Go to work, just get up, put some fucking clothes on, you idiot. Stop moaning. You're not the only one with problems. Just get on with it. Just, ugh. Those words, those motivational words are just fucking. They've got so much responsibility of pushing people back away. They really have. They really fucking have. People who think they know, decide they know, and give you a public bollocking. Because it's always a public bollocking when it comes to shit like that as well. That's what I've found. It's always a fucking public bollocking about what you just got to go and just think or just do. You get scared of it. I get scared of it. I'm scared. I'm scared so often. I'm scared. Scared it won't make sense to you. Scared you'll misunderstand me. Scared I'll upset you. Scared I'll make you angry. So scared I'll weird you out a bit. Because if you make the you're a weirdo face and don't say anything else, I'm left with a world of fucking guesswork. To something again that was to someone else, someone in passing that was, whatever. But again, it's the schema attached when I see faces like that, when I see that negativity and the fuck. Another one of my triggers has been sewn into me. Tuneful yawning. It wasn't really tuneful. Oh dear. I'm not wiggling my legs. I'm not crying. I've cried. I have. It's more tired. It's more tired. I think that compounds a lot of the anger. It's just the weariness of this shit. It seems like it's supposed to be fuck all. And there's still parts of me that think it should be fuck all. There's still parts of me that think I should just better do it. And I know there's so many people out there that just think that of me. I know there's plenty of people out there that know it's different. Don't think many get it. Some do get it. And the other problem is there's a lot of other people out there who do think that of me but wouldn't say it. They'd say something else. A lot of people say something else. They don't mean what they say. It's like I've already got enough of that on my fucking plate. Thank you very much. When people say one thing to your face and then you hear they said something else, and then you think, right, and I'm in that position of you a liar, oh, fuck off. And people do that shit all the time, and loads of people comment on it. But yeah, when you're just deranged emotionally and socially intuitively, as I am, it ain't fucking funny anymore, mate. It ain't fucking funny. It ain't fucking funny. But I'm not like all I'm doing. I just keep doing it. It's like it's an illness. Illnesses go up and down. There's all right stuff's happened today. There's okay things happen today. It's like stand back and minimize it like society would. So you had an afternoon off work. That's another way of looking at it. You went home early from work because you had a bad headache. You felt a bit rotten in yourself. So you went and lied down. Spoke to your magic rectangle. You might look at the bigger magic rectangle later. But yeah, appetite's been okay. Yeah, whatever. So it is a kind of normal thing. But I don't know. There's so many attachments to everything. There's so many of these feelings that come up, and I don't know why. I still haven't identified them. There's uneasy feelings that I'm riddled with them, mate. I'm riddled with them. That anxiety feeling I was talking about just comes up, and that anger. I'm not even consciously thinking anything. It's fucking tiring. It's fucking tiring. And just literally, I think one of the hardest things to deal with is just the lack of acknowledgement of it. There's an objective acknowledgement of it. But there is such a helplessness because people want to fix you, and there's just a helplessness to it. And I'm just like, I just got to keep shit real as I can, and use the CBT method of where's the evidence. Well, the evidence was the fact that I've been seen by 2 different doctors over this. You know what I mean? That's what they've told me. There's certain points where it can't be reasoned with. There are times when you will need to find your own coping strategies, and if it works to take you down off that emotional crisis level, then it will do for now, and you can look at developing it and all that sort of shit. Identifying my woman and like letting her express through me. That's in the letter. Call her that beautiful bitch within. I wanted to. He did say if you don't like anything I put in the letter, you can always email me and make amendments. I was joking all to say it's that fucking beautiful bitch within, if you don't mind. If you're going to refer to her fucking ladyship, get her sodding name right, you daft cunt. But yeah, so I've got to like compartmentalize some weird fuckers into my psyche and start identifying as them or something that still identifies me in order to maybe feel slightly more normal and be able to think rationally. I don't think I've ever used those 2 words in the same sentence together unless they're accompanied by the word can't. But yeah, just fucking. We all get it. That's a terrible one for me. We all get it. And I know where it's coming from. And it's supposed to be reassuring. It's like, I'm just not allowed for it to not work, please. Please, because it's horrible for me. It's actually just totally counterproductive for me. And if I try and just say what my truth is, people go, all right. And they're offended. I think you're offended. I thought I was oversensitive. Again, the opposites. The opposites. But yeah, it's like I have had these before as well. If I like where I've had my sort of more discernible kind of meltdowns, wobblers, whatever you want to call them, shut the curtain moments. I've had lots of little ones. I've had some bobs back down. You know what I mean? That's why I've been starting to really look at this and thinking, fuck it, this is just getting serious now. This is just really fucking screwing my life up for several days at a time, and I don't know why. And that's what I've been analysing and analysing and analysing. And so it's like, I've had an alright day. I've had an okay day. It's just a horrible afternoon. The weather was shit and gloomy. I was in a gloomy mood. I had a headache. I was probably hormonal. I wish we could say that. We fucking get away with so much shit, and you know it. I'm on my period, or I was feeling hormonal. Means I can behave like a fucking twat and excuse myself for it, and you know it. But of course, at other times, it's the absolute fucking truth. Because it is. Don't argue with me. It is. See, that's good. If I'm just talking to no one and having a stupid argument with them. This is similar to the headspace I was describing when I start to fall asleep. I think it's quite a floaty, wozy, sort of. But yeah, I am kind of emotionally exhausted. I think that's what it is. This is chronic stuff, and it's where the little things seem like they're the cause, but they're not. It's just the shit underneath equals the exaggerated response to whatever the cause happened to be. By that point, it's kind of irrelevant because it was a gun and there's a wound. But so often my wound is confusion. So often my wound is befuddlement. Society. Society and its stupid rules. No, seriously, you're fucking silly. Stop it. The pissing lot of you. See, that's a good sign, because normally I would be singing and dancing around my bedroom and thinking of lots of different things that had the S's in them so that I could overuse them while I was talking about piling my Zoom. Yeah, that's when I feel embarrassing as well, because I've been embarrassing when I'm like that. I've been embarrassing when I float off too much. It's like, everyone's got a point with me where they go, all right, and I just suddenly turn into a dick, which isn't in and of itself much, but it's like very often that's like the turning point. That's the turning point. So, you know, I hope you fucking appreciate what I'm doing for you, actually. When all's said and done, I would be annoying the living fuck out of quite a lot of you if I was out and about regularly, and I'm giving you all that peace and quiet. So, like, not being funny, but you kind of owe me, really. I'm being quite the fucking local hero by peacening the neighbourhood, by just not fitting in with it. I'm a B sharp. I don't exist. Fucking, yeah. I don't exist. I wasn't born. I just happened. Where are you from? I don't know. I'm just here. I just fucking happened, mate. All right, no one made me. It fucking happened. Yeah. But it's been a weird day. It's been a fucking weird, just a very achy, ill, like confusing afternoon of shit that I've just had to throw out there on tape. And you know, it is good that I still haven't lost my tomorrowness. Still haven't lost a lot of my inner happiness. I'm just, you know, like I've said I've been doing. Sometimes you're just going to be ill, and until you really learn what's going on, just accept that each illness is just the illness. I know there's going to be all sorts of dynamics going on, but what I have to keep speaking is my truth. You cannot cognitively heal a biological defect. It was caused not by the cognitive. It was caused by the bodily stress in response to the cognitive. Biodynamics were modulated. They modified. Made cucumber? Woof. Pickles. And that's, you know, that's bleepity and bloopity on the case with that one. And I wouldn't mess with those two fuckers if I were you.